Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this from Daily Wire and eventually The Blaze. University claims words picnic, brown bag are offensive. From The Blaze as well, with University of Michigan's Words Matter Task Force says the words picnic and brown bag are offensive. Imagine getting triggered by innocent words like picnic and brown bag. Imagine that. You go to the university to have your fucking views challenged. You don't go there just to get coddled and get oh look at little Timmy. Oh, it's a little Timmy. He's offended. Oh no, I used the wrong pronoun. Z is offended. Zer is offended. Oh my god. Be careful. You need to be careful. Look, it's a tiny little sad little mom gender. You go there to learn something. You pay so much money to learn something. But then again, these people are the same idiots that go on and be look, I need student loan forgiveness. I paid $60,000 for my gender studies and I can't find a job. That's exactly what is going on. Well, you pay so much money for a useless degree. Then again, universities as of late, the only thing that they are doing is taking in normal people and pumping out communists, SJWs, racists, which are pretty much equal to SJWs, and other useless nobodies, especially communists. Have I said communists? I'm pretty sure I mentioned communists. And communists. Did I mention communists? Maybe communists? Maybe there's more communists. Communists. Commies. Filthy communists. Communists. Filthy commies. See, that's a major issue. Because these universities are dripping in soy. The only thing good that they seem to pump out is that. Let's read the news. University of Michigan has a Words Matter Task Force. Holy boy on a this stick. Ugh. Even the name itself drips in soy. It's kind of like you're trying to mask your true intentions. You paste something to hide it, but it's so wet in soy that it starts to permeate against the paper and things like that. You can see the soyness pumping out, kind of like a coral snake. When there is the fake and there's the original one, the one that is dangerous, the one that actually has poison, and then there is the fake one, which is okay, you know, just using the colors of the other snake to try and weed off predators. And here we have it. It's kind of the same thing. Holy shit on a pickle! You could feel the soy permeating. It's dripping so thick in soyness and uselessness. Oh, the WMTF, set up by the School's Informational Technology Services. Don't you people have anything better to do? Department has declared that he finds more than 24 words and phrases possibly offensive to people. Stop being offended or by proxy, you useless morons, including picnic, brown bag, and blacklist. Blacklist, 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 waitlist, 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 blacklist, blacklist, picnic, picnic, picnic. See? Oh, and Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. See? I said a bunch of words that you idiots consider offensive. So, go fuck yourselves. To effectively communicate, quote, sorry, I need to do a proper voice that reflects the soyness, the soy, all the soy that these people emanate. Quote, to effectively communicate with customers, it is important for ITS to evaluate the terms and language conventions that may hinder effective communications. Harm moral is key. And the liberty or inadvertently exclude people from feeling accepted to foment a healthy and inclusive culture. End quote. The task force said in a memo. That's There's so much soy that even I can feel it from here, and I'm miles and miles away from this. Well, the WMTF offers alternative words to use, for instance, urging people to say gathering. Holy shit on a pickle. Instead of picnic. Picnic, 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 picnic. Lunch and learn. Instead of brown bag, brown bag, brown bag, brown bag, brown bag, brown bag. Quote. False suggestions. Now that says the Daily Mail. So, quote, the word picnic appears to be banned because of false suggestions on the internet that it originates from the racist extrajudicial killing of African Americans. So they needed to create a history behind a word so that people didn't get offended by. When they run out of racists, even a thumb becomes a nail. When they run out of nails. I butchered that, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. When you run out of nails, even thumbs become nails. There you go. That's much better. Ignore what I said before that. The Daily Mail reported, quote, the word picnic actually comes from the 17th century French word pique-nique, a term used to describe a social gathering which attendees each contributed with a portion of food, end quote. Like I said, these people are so goddamn fucking useless that they need to make up fake history to have something to feel angry for. You people are so coddled. In fact, I think you people should go have a trip around here in Latin America or somewhere in Africa or somewhere in Asia, for instance, like North Korea. You probably then develop a slightly thicker skin when you see that this is just first world of the first world, 1% of the first world problems. You need to be a special kind of privileged nobody to feel triggered for things like this. In July, the Reuters news agency published a piece headlined, quote, fact check, the word picnic does not originate from racist lynchings, end quote. Holy shit. Even a goddamn filthy mainstream media, which I used to relatively trust, released a fact check saying that this is bullshit. You've reached the level of bullshitness when even that says it's bullshit. Quote, images circulating on social media make the claim that the word picnic, end quote, picnic originates from the racist extrajudicial killings of African Americans. This claim is false, end quote. Among other banned words include dummy, are you shitting me? Which should be replaced by sample. Crippled, you creeps. Which should be replaced with weakened. Okay, now that's kind of... That's kind of feel worse. Are you telling me that crippled people are weak? Holy shit, that's quite offensive, don't you think? And instead of saying crazy, staff encouraged to say unthinkable. So basically, if you go to a loony hospital and things like that, you'll find a bunch of unthinkables. Unthinkable people. Do you people actually think through what your fucking morons are saying? Are you idiots? Are you purposely being idiotic? Then again, these people actually chose to do gender study degrees, so... The task force also said all of the reservations should be replaced with outside the norms or rogue. Are you telling me that people named Rogue are off the reservation? I think Rogue from X-Men are going to be offended by this. Hey, if make-believe people and these 1%ers are getting offended by, I think that a cartoon character should also feel offended by this. Alright, the language police, which dates back to Nazi Germany, have had a busy year in 2020. They killed the NFL team name of Washington Redskins, which has so far been replaced only with Washington Football Team. WFT. You could make this shit up. Just Washington Team Football. That would be better. WTF. Let's root for WTF. Then they went after the low-hanging fruit. Oh, good lord. Which the Oxford Dictionary defines as a, quote, thing or person that can be won, obtained, or persuaded with little effort. End quote. But a college professor said the term is racist. Oh, for fuck's sake. Quote.
For African Americans, it will say, low-hanging fruit, we think, white side.
End quote. Said May Hicks Jones, an adjunct faculty member of Elgin Community College in Illinois. I wonder what the shit do you teach to these people, because if you think that, then you're probably the racist one. Because this low-hanging fruit is in fact a reference to fruits on trees that are easily grabbable. Dude, how in the fuck do you get to lynchings and hanging people in there? Really? I should be the one offended by hangings because my peeps got hanged too in the Inquisition and things like that. Are you people retarded on purpose, or are you guys born like that? Alright, quote, grandfather and quote, it's also, come on, that can't be racist, she said according to a report in the College Fix. Are you shitting me? To Hicks Jones, the phrase is reminiscent of a grandfather clause, which privileged white people's right to vote over that of black people during the Jim Crow. Are you... Words. Imagine being so fucking privileged that you are triggered and insulted by words like grandfathered. Imagine being so fucking privileged and racist that you are insulted by words like a low-hanging fruit. Imagine being so damn privileged and racist that you're insulted and offended by words like picnic. Fuck. Then there was the Masters Golf Tournament. Rob Parker wrote a Deadspin headline, quote,
Lived with the Masters Slam long enough.
End quote. Jesus Christ. Quote,
I wish the national was built on grounds that were once a slave plantation and was the property of a slave owner. And according to 2019 New York Post about the cost, it is believed that the enslaved blacks were housed on that property.
End quote, he wrote. You can feel the shyness and privilege that this idiot wrote. Oh, there's more. There's more. The largest cosmetics company in the world announced that it would remove words like, oh yeah, that one. Like, whitening, fair, and lightening from the packages of its products. Oh, cool, cool. So, what are you going to offer? One product offers some whitening. Are you going to say clean? Because that's also quite racist. So you're going to replace... Oh, better yet, let's get to the privilege, the source of privilegedness. Let's ban those products and leave people with caries and other things, issues and other things that they cannot use anymore because of the privileged 1% who was so coddled in their childhood that now everything is offensive to their bunghole. You know what? I was bullied as a kid. Bullied as fuck. And I'm gonna say, these people actually need to be bullied up to the wazoo. They need to be bullied until their bungholes cannot take it anymore. That'll probably teach them not to be offended by simple words like that. Alright, quote.
The L'Oreal Group has decided to remove the words white, whitening, fair, fairness, light, lighting from all its skin evening products.
End quote. The French cosmetic giant said in a statement, according to the Associated Press. I really wish I was as privileged as these people, to be offended by simple, tiny, little words that makes no sense. Even the picnic, they need to make up a fake history to be offended by. Or even the low-hanging fruit, they need to think of bullshit nonsense to be offended by it. Or someone who flicks a banana skin on a tree and suddenly gets stuck on a branch, and then suddenly, oh my god, that's racist, racismus. And yes, that actually has happened. Somebody flicked a banana skin on the tree without thinking, and then suddenly some privileged nonsense who was coddled throughout their childhood and was never bullied feels offended by it. Fuck me! Jesus Christ, what is wrong with these people? Why do you need to be offended by everything? You shouldn't not be offended for simple things like that. Seriously, these people need to be bullied. I absolutely hate bullies. I absolutely hate them. But now I actually see. I see the benefit to these idiots bring to the society. Hey, they are not as useless as I originally thought. The bullies actually prevent idiots from being offended with words like this. I imagine if I wasn't bullied up in my childhood, and usually I would beat them too when I was a kid, so much to the point that I recall even my mom telling me to cool off when I started beating the bullies back. that I would probably be offended by simple words like whitening, not whitening. Jesus Christ, people, come on! There are things that you should worry about. Why don't you worry about the socialism infecting Latin America? Why don't you worry about the problems in Africa, which the Africans don't seem to be willing to solve? Or the problems in Haiti, because it's so crooked, the place is so crooked that even their dirty water is cleaner than the crookedness that grows on right there. Why can't you be bothered by those things? No. You need to be so goddamn fucking privileged and coddled that you need to be offended by whitening, picnic, low-hanging fruit, masters, shit on a pickle. Are you goddamn insane? And then again, I'm dealing with people who actually think the word Latino, or the male pronoun, the male version of the words, which is actually considered the gender neutral on a language, offensive. Yes, they actually think that replacing the O, the letter O, because O is offensive, is much better, with an E is much better. Dude, you already have it's called non-marked word for a reason. In Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, French, things like that, they have the gendered language, which there is the marked word for gender, which is usually exclusive to the female, and non-marked word for gender neutral, which is used for males and females, which is usually the male version of the word, usually. But that doesn't mean it's exclusive to males. Dude, learn something. And the worst thing is that I was dealing with a goddamn filthy retard who never had that class when he was learning Spanish. back in wherever, Colombia, I think. I do not know. They did not teach these idiots about the marked and unmarked, marked and non-marked gendered language. God, it's like retardedness is a worse disease than cancer or something like that. It metastasizes and infects everything. It's worse than the plague. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want more of this shenanigans, because quite frankly, my mind is blown with these retards. Anyway, don't forget to hit the notification bell button if you want to be flooded with notifications, but only my notifications is more important than the other notifications. Trust me, I'm way more important. Why are you going to say no to me? Do I still have coffee? No. It's over. So no more coffee for me. On that note, good night.